Please consult your primary care provider before the start of any exercise program. Please ease out of a pose if you feel any discomfort with the movements provided in the yoga program. Child's pose is a pose that can improve spinal flexibility as well as hip flexibility, and can also help relieve some low back pain in particular. It also invites a sense of calm into the mind and body. To start, you'll be in a seated position of your choice that may be either on the floor, sitting hips on heels with the knees wide, and you may choose to place a blanket or a cushion under the knees to protect them, or in between the hips and heels to give you a little bit more lift. If you're seated in a chair, or if you're also on the floor but don't want to be leaning all the way to the floor, as we will be bending forward for this pose, you can bring the floor, the surface, closer to you by using a chair, as you see here, or a counter, a table, whatever you have available in your home, so that when you lean forward, you're modifying the pose to work best for your body today. Getting things ready at home or wherever you are before we begin. Finding that comfortable seat, and beginning with a nice tall spine, alert, somewhere between relaxed and alert with the chin slightly tucked. Let's inhale and lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale, feel your seat in the floor, the surface underneath you, supporting you. Inhale, lengthen once again. And on an exhale, begin to hinge using your hips so that we're not rounding too much forward as you bring your forearms, if you have a chair or a table, or your arms and your forehead if you're on the floor, onto the surface in front of you. You can close your eyes here if you like. Inhale, lengthening the spine forward, and exhale, softening in the hips. A little bit more if you can, but doing what's most comfortable today. That said, some discomfort might be present here as you're getting a stretch in that low back. That's okay. However, if you feel any sharp pains or something that's too uncomfortable, please do back your way out of it and come a little bit higher up or modify with a higher surface. In this pose, continue to inhale and lengthen. Exhale, allow the head to be heavy, the arms to be supported by the surface in front of you, and the hips to soften. Perhaps feeling a sense of relief or release in that low back. If there are areas that feel tight, imagine sending your breath to these areas, inviting the muscles to release their tension, even if it's a little bit, and allowing them to move with your breath. Continuing to breathe for a few more cycles. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, soften in the hips and the head. Perhaps sensing this back space, allowing your back to move as you breathe, which is a sign that the muscles are releasing some tension as they're being allowed to move with your breath. When you're ready, taking an inhale and slowly using your hands, placing your palms on the surface in front of you, begin to rise with a long spine and using the hips to hinge back out and up. You might feel a little bit dizzy on your way up. That's okay. Continue to take a few deep breaths here, allowing your attention, your body to recenter after that forward fold.